guys, the Inside the Booth podcast, and today we're breaking down the New York Yankees Game 3 victory. They're moving on to the ALDS to take on the Toronto Blue Jays. They win this one 4-0. They shut out the Boston Red Sox, and I mean the MVP, the talk of this game, is young star, young pitcher, Cam Schlittler. 8 innings pitched, 107 pitches, 12 strikeouts against the Boston Red Sox lineup. The Yankees relied on Cam Schlittler over Luis Gil, and Cam Schlittler gets it done against this Boston Red Sox lineup. Yankees were back. I mean, I tell you what, this is the Yankees team that I remember. When things get rough, they bounce back. When times get rough, they bounce back. And when there is a chance to break this game open, the New York Yankees offense is going to come through. And that's exactly what happened. The offense gets 4 runs, and the bullpen didn't even have to be used. I mean, David Bednar is the only reliever coming out of this game. And the Yankees took care of business. And we know how tough the Boston Red Sox play the New York Yankees. They have a great scout on them. And the Yankees run into their own issues. And that's how they lose games. That's how they lost Game 1. Game 1, they decided to not play Ben Rice or Jazz Chisholm. I know I said my part on why maybe Ben Rice didn't start that game was because the Yankees wanted to, stack the lineup with righties against Garrett Crochet. It didn't work out. Game 2, they put in Ben Rice, and he hits a home run right away, a 2-run shot. And then they play him again tonight. There was a little bit of an interview of why Ben Rice was playing over Paul Goldschmidt, and Aaron Boone straight up said it's Ben Rice. So I think Ben Rice is probably going to be the starter moving forward. We'll see how they play against lefties, but they're taking on the Toronto Blue Jays, which, if I'm not mistaken, is a righty-heavy starting rotation with Max Scherzer, Gausman, all of those guys. But, hey, I feel like we kind of envisioned this in a way, but also we had to fight for this. I mean, Boston did not make it easy, but when the Yankees had an opportunity to win this game, they took advantage, and they won the baseball game. And I mean, the fundamentals, man, the defense was super fun to watch. I mean, that Game 2 diving play from Jazz Chisholm is one of the main reasons why they honestly won this series, was because of the great play. I mean, a diving stop that saves a run, and that was a big-time game that the Yankees won, and, they took Game 2, and then they took Game 3. But, I mean, we knew what we were getting at with Boston, right? They were going to scout us well, like I said, and they're going to play it tough against us. I mean, Garrett Crochet shoved, and then the Yankees bounced back with great starts out of Cam Schlittler. Max Fried was phenomenal. I thought overall, despite some of the runs that Rodon allowed, I liked his stuff. And that's your rotation, man. That's your Game 1, 2, and 3. And, you'll get a Luis Gil here and there. But now you're taking on the Toronto Blue Jays, a high-powered offense led by George Springer and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And I do like the Yankees. I do like the Yankees in this matchup, obviously. That's not just because I'm a Yankee fan, but I think since you won this game, you have momentum, you've played already. Sometimes that does play into effect. That, a team that comes off a bye, they start off slow because they haven't played any baseball really. Maybe they played a little bit of an inter-squad match. I know the Brewers and Phillies played that, but we're focusing on the Toronto Blue Jays and the Yankees. Take care of Boston in 3 games. What a series. I mean, this series had so much hype. A ton of great pitching out of both sides. But overall, the Yankees pitch better, right? I mean, the rookie struggled. I forgot his name. He struggled. Bello struggled. Crochet shoved. So overall, the Yankees starting rotation played very good, and they needed to. Max Fried gave you a ton of leverage. He gave you a ton of innings. Carlos Rodon did his job overall. And Cam motherfreaking Schlittler wins, 8 innings, 12 strikeouts. Most by a rookie since, I believe they said in the 1997. I believe that stat was, but don't quote me on that. A huge win for the Yankees. I am excited, man, to break down the keys to victory for our Toronto series. The Yankees are moving on, man. Detroit moves on. In in that series, they'll take on Seattle, and then the Toronto Blue Jays take on the New York Yankees. What a series. What a win. Smash that like button. Leave a comment. Let's go Yankees. Let's go win this upcoming series. Leave a sub. Come on, man. Let's get that road to 400 subscribers. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.